Hello, scholars, and welcome again to the fourth week of Applying Philosophy to Modern Global Issues. Congratulations on your excellent work last week. You covered a huge amount of ground in a short period of time, and your presentations on the 19th century isms were thorough and interesting. Well done. During our second module, we became familiar with the liberal ideas inherited from the Enlightenment, which had spread throughout Europe since the French Revolution. I'm talking about reason, democracy, capitalism, progress, and the centrality of the individual to our societies. Early 19th century philosophers all agreed that by embracing both the discipline of reason and a belief in social justice, that unlimited progress had become possible. The individual and society might even be perfected. By the outset of the 20th century, though, this optimism had evaporated. From 1890 to 1950, Western civilization, which we had inherited from the Greeks, rediscovered during the Renaissance, and had been given fresh impetus by the Enlightenment, nearly collapsed into what Winston Churchill described as the abyss of a new dark age, made more sinister and perhaps more protracted by the lights of perverted science. During the terrible world wars from 1914 to 1945, Western civilization survived, but only barely. This week we continue our whirlwind tour of the history of ideas by studying the thinking which revolutionized Western culture during the modern period. I'm speaking of the groundbreaking work of Karl Marx in politics, Charles Darwin in biology, Friedrich Nietzsche in philosophy, and Sigmund Freud in psychology. You have two major tasks this week. First, just like last week, you need to work together in groups to teach each other about the ideas which transform the zeitgeist of the Western world. The term zeitgeist comes to us from the German philosopher George Friedrich Hegel. He believed that each age in the history of mankind is dominated by the commanding ideas of the era. He called this phenomenon the zeitgeist, or spirit of an age. Your job in these reports is to explain how your thinker helped transform the zeitgeist of Europe. You'll work with your teammates to produce a presentation that is due by 12 noon on Thursday, just like last week. Your challenge this week, though, involves a new wrinkle. You can earn extra credit for your presentation if it includes an interview with a contemporary philosopher, biologist, or psychologist who might discuss with you and your group the influence of your thinker on contemporary thought today. Good luck. Later in the week, you can also earn extra credit by participating in an optional discussion of our contemporary understanding of the structure of the human psyche in our Look In section of the week. Finally, this weekend, you'll look out by being responsible for doing an analysis of an artifact from the modern period in European thought. You can choose from a list of works, musical compositions, or even early films. Your task in this project is to describe the influence of Freud, Darwin, Marx, or Nietzsche on the creation of your artifact. As always, please remember to comment on at least two, hopefully more, of the projects your classmates complete this week. Thanks, and let me know if you have any questions. See you online.